a nice comfortable seat to begin with. So anything that works for your body, use those props to give you comfort in your hips and your legs. Find that lovely length through your spine. And feel free to move the body out a little bit, loosen up the shoulders, and allow lots of lovely movement. Just to get any niggles, any tightness, any distractions out of the body so that you can relax and breathe into it. So when you're ready, just allow yourself to find that stillness. Feel free to close your eyes or just gaze softly at the floor. Relax your face. Notice if you're holding tension there in the jaw or in the eyes, and especially that space between the eyebrows. Relax the tongue. Quite often it kind of gets stuck up there at the top of our mouth. Allow the breath to start to settle into your body. Wherever it's sitting right now, start to guide it down to the base of your lungs, feeling your belly rise on the in-breath and fall on the out-breath. As you start to really soften into this space and find your center, connect into your intention for your practice this morning. All intentions are welcome. Maybe it is an intention as simple as focusing on your breath, or maybe it's that good old ahimsa, kindness. Notice how you feel through your practice and treat yourself with kindness. Maybe it's something completely different. Maybe you have a goal that you'd like to achieve and you just want that at the forefront of your mind as you move through your flow this morning. And let's draw our hands together in front of our heart space. And to bring some of that energy into our body as we chant Om, send that Om into your body rather than out. Feel the vibrations moving through your entire being. Taking a deep breath in. Keeping your eyes closed, feeling that energy between your palms and your fingers, and let's rub our hands together, placing those palms over your eyes, gazing into that dark space. Absorb that beautiful pranic energy. And then spread it all over your body. So other than an energizing flow this morning, is there anything in particular your body needs today? Shoulders. All right, let's start off just warming ourselves up. Come into a lovely tabletop position. Stacking your bones, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, toes tucked so we can get into the feet as well. Breathe deeply as you move forward and back, warming up those wrists. Spread those fingers. They don't have to be crazy wide, but a good, lovely foundation here is going to bring you a lot more stability and strength. Feel free to start to move around side to side. And just allow your body to take you on a little journey here. You can walk those hands back and press into the feet and stretch out into the Achilles and the ankles and the heels. You can move into a child's pose. Do what feels good. Have a little exploration around your whole body. Keep that breath moving with you as well. And allow your spine to feel nice and fluid. You can check in with extending out one arm and wriggling out your wrists and rolling out your shoulders. See what you've got. It doesn't have to look like a yoga pose. It just has to feel very satisfying to your body this morning. And find that Ujjayi breath as you do this as well, constricting the back of your throat just a little so that you feel that breath moving like a whisper through your body, from your throat to your belly and your belly to your throat. In and out through the nose if you can. And if you're starting to feel a little more energized and you want an even bigger stretch into your body now, you're welcome to push it into your downward facing dog and explore that, tread it out. Again, just like you did down at our tabletop, exploring shapes that don't look anything like a yoga pose. Keep your breath steady. If it starts to get a little bit labored, you're trying a little hard. We just want to find comfort. Wake our body up. Discover what feels good this morning and what doesn't feel good so that you can avoid the things that don't feel good and lean into more of the things that do. When you feel fully satisfied with your little exploration here, feel free to sink into a child's pose and take 3 to 5 deep, full breaths. Breathe up into the back of your body. Let the spine open and lengthen. Feel that lovely breath nourishing your back muscles, opening up the connective tissue, the fascia that runs through your whole body. Breathe into it. On that next inhalation, draw your belly button to your spine, roll your way up to your Vajrasana, and you can always come up higher if you like. You can totally come up here if the knees or the ankles are uncomfortable, or even if it just feels good. Hands down to your heart, interlace those fingers, reach it up. Exhale, come back down. Roll up through here, tack your toes, knees, chest, chin to the ground, release the hips. Breathe into your cobra and start to move back as we warm up a little more. Child's pose, roll back up, hands overhead.
Repeating that same thing. Exhale, come back down. Draw up through the belly. Roll up through the body. Tuck the toes. Expand into that lovely modified plank. Make your way to the ground. Breathe into your cobra. Tuck the toes, tuck the pelvis up. Roll back. Feel this lovely undulation moving through your body. Inhaling upwards. Exhaling, come down. We're going to do it 3 more times. Let your breath guide you. Find your flow. Tuck up. Make sure you're constantly connecting to the core of your body. Just gently hugging things into center. 2 more times. Exhale as you come down. Inhale as you roll up. Exhale as you come down again. Inhale into that cobra. And exhale back into that child's pose. Roll up, inhale, arms overhead. Last one. What is it? I can't remember. Roll up and through. Knees, chest, chin. Breathe in. Tuck up. Release out. Inhale, take it up. And exhale. Hands in front of the heart. Inhale, take those hands up. Exhale, come down. Roll up from here, and we're going to move into a lazy up dog. So toes tucked, bring the body through, and then lift the body up. Downward facing dog, tread it out. And finding your down dog when you're ready, lengthening up through that tailbone. Roll your armpits in towards your face, find that length through your spine. Relax the head and neck, check it out, yes and no. So finding some strength there. And then go ahead, step your right foot to the front of the mat. You can always take your knees down first to do that. Just rock it out, loosening out the ankles. Releasing any creaks and cracks here. Dropping the back leg, draw back through the right hip crease, breathe it in. And exhale, draw those elbows down. Inhale up. Exhaling down. Inhale up. Exhaling down. Inhale up. And exhaling down. Really step back, downward facing dog. And then the left foot steps through. Rock it out. And then inhale out when you're ready. Exhale those elbows down. Feel the shoulder blades come down the back. Inhale up. Allow the heart to open and feel this lovely stretch through the front of the body. Find stability through that front foot as you spread the weight across from the big toe to the little toe. Couple more times. Last one. And bring that down. Step it back. Downward facing dog. Roll through knees, chest, chin to the ground. Breathe into your cobra. Tack the body up. Sink back. Child's pose. Roll through. Inhale. And exhale. Interlace those fingers. Take them up. Exhale. Come down. Inhale up, tuck the toes, chest, chin to the ground, breathe in cobra. Tuck the body up, downward facing dog. Right foot steps through, breathe it in. Exhale, draw those arms down, inhale up. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Left foot steps through, breathe it in. Exhale. Inhale. Really step back, downward facing dog. Roll through, make your way down to the ground. If you need to walk down via forearms, that's totally fine. You can sphinx it out or you can cobra. Tuck, sink back, and hopefully you're nice and warm now. Heart pumping a little. All right, let's bring our right hand through behind us. Inhale up. And take it onto our opposite knee. Left hand comes through. Inhale up. And take it onto the opposite knee. Round the body. Inhale, open. And exhale, round. Bring the left hand through, inhale up. Exhale, right hand through, inhale up. And exhale, rounding the body, inhale, open. Exhale, bring the hands together and up. And exhale, knees at child's pose into your Ashtanga Namaskara, into your Bhujangasana. And up into downward facing dog. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees. Go ahead. Look to the top of the mat. And step, walk, or you can hop once or twice to get there. Let's hang. First time coming into this big forward fold, so hang out here. However, if you have any kind of blood pressure issues, bring that head up above the heart, just to ease the pressure out from the head and give you a little more comfort. And also, if you've got a lot of tightness, you can do this too. Bend the knees a bunch, or straighten them out, or tread them out, or hang. You can even walk over to the side. If you can't touch the floor, you could use your legs to do that, to walk up a little higher. You can walk over to the other side. Feel that lovely stretch to the side of your body and release back to center. Inhale, run the hands up the shins. Hug your rib cage up slightly. Find that comfort in the back. Press through the feet. Inhale up. Exhale, hands in front of your heart space. Inhale, sweep it up. And let's reach up and over to the side. Connect through the opposite foot. Inhale, lengthen out the body. Reach up and over to the other side. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, pull yourself down to the ground. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bow. Step it back, downward facing dog. Move through that down dog. Make your way down to the ground. Breathe into your cobra and sink back. Child's pose. Roll through your child's pose. Inhale up. And exhale, take the hands down, cross. Inhale up through the right side. And exhale. Inhale up through the left. And exhale, rounding out that body. Inhale, open out the chest. Exhale, crossing those arms. Left side, inhales up. And round it down. Inhale, right side up. And round it down, open out. And exhale, bring the hands up. And into that child's pose on your way through to your cobra pose. And up. Tuck everything under, up into that downward facing dog. Breathe. Bend the knees. Look to the hands. Step walk. Or you can hop up to the top there. Hang. Roll up, inhaling. Reach over to the side. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale to the other side. Inhale up. And exhale, bow. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, step it back, downward facing dog. Roll through, bring yourself down to the ground. Breathe into your cobra. Sink back to your child's pose. Roll up. And hands down, we'll add those lunges back in. Take a moment. Get settled. Right hand comes through. Inhale, follow it around. Lovely little twist. Round down as that hand comes to the knee. Other side, lengthen the spine. And then round it down. Open out into your cat. Round across those hands. Left side comes through. And round, right side comes through. And round, open. And round. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, come down. Roll up and through, tucking those toes, knees, chest to chin. Breathe into your cobra. Tuck the body under for comfort. Lift into that downward facing dog. Look to the hands. Step, walk, or float your way to the top there. And then roll up, inhale. Reach out to the side, exhale. Back to center, over to the other side.
Back to center. Maybe open it out and exhale, release.
Right foot steps back. Let's come into either you want to do a warrior one or a high lunge. It's up to you. High lunge, all the toes point forward. Warrior one, you drop your back heel down to the ground with the big toes pointing up to the top corner of the mat rather than out to the side. Breathe it in. Open. And up. Exhale, bring the hands behind you, interlace the fingers, let the heart open, stretch out those shoulders. Exhale, humble warrior. You don't have to come all the way, but if you're comfortable, you can come down through the inside of that front leg. Let the arms come with you. Reach into the feet, spread the mat apart, find your strength. Breathe into it, and then press and rise, lift up, inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart. Step it up. Use the strength of the glutes. Inhale, sweep it up again. Exhale, bend the knees, reach into your chair pose. Slide the weight back. And release that out and bow. Left foot steps back now, warrior one or high lunge. Now you know what's happening. Rise up, square the hips to the front. Reach up, draw the belly in slightly. Open out the body. And then bring the hands behind you. Interlace those fingers. If it's uncomfortable, you can always just bring fists together or hold your elbows. If it feels okay, come on as far down as you feel comfortable going. Let the arms come with you. Breathe into it. Beautiful. Find that stability. Keep the weight even through the legs. And then press and rise, inhaling up. And whoop, find that balance. Exhale, hands to your heart. Press up through there. Finding that balance and working the gluteal muscle. Whew. Interlace your fingers. Let's go up to a nice toe balance. This helps to lengthen out the spine, brings strength into your ankles, brings focus into your mind. And exhale, let's bow. Step it back, downward facing dog. Roll through that. Knees, chest, chin. Breathe in, cobra. Tuck everything under. Sink down. Child's pose, and then bring yourself up. That might be our entire flow. Where is our little clock? Might be, she says. Hands in front of your heart. Take a moment. Close your eyes. Reconnect to that intention. Allow your heartbeat to settle. Alrighty, opening your eyes. Let's go again. Right hand comes up and through. Breathe in. Exhale, round the body as that hand comes down. Inhale, lengthen it out. Feel that experience through your spine. Nice control, nice awareness of what's going on in the body. Cross those hands. Left hand comes through. And round to other side. And round, open, and round, take it up, and come on down, roll through it here. Walk your way down, or with control, elbows to the hips. Breathe into that cobra, tuck the pelvis, the belly button under, and lift, downward facing dog. Reach up into this down dog. If you've got the flexibility in your chest and your shoulders, you can bring your chest towards your thighs a little more. If that's really uncomfortable, breathe into the back of the body so there's a little less intensity through the upper back. Relax the head and neck, bend the knees, look to the hands. Step up there, walk up there, or take a little hop up there, hang. And then ragdoll, press through the feet, draw the belly in. Find that lovely strength coming up from the floor into the glutes. Let the hands come up And exhale, up and over to the side. Press through those feet, especially the opposite foot. Inhale, come up. Over to the other side, lengthening it out. And then taking it up again. And exhale, down to the earth. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Right foot stepping back into your high lunge or your warrior one. Raise up. Open the heart. Take it up. Bring the hands behind you. Interlace the fingers. Open the chest. And then you can arrowhead it out instead if you like, or you can come into your humble warrior. 5, 4, 3, 2. Draw those shoulders away from your ears. 1. Press and rise up. Use your glutes. Release the hands to your heart. Find that balance. Step up. Nice and controlled. Inhale, take it up. Interlace the fingers. Find your drishti point. Up you go. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release down into a chair. Weight into the heels. Slide the knees and the hips back. Draw the ribs in slightly. Find your balance. Release that out. Exhale, bow. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, bow. Left foot steps back, high lunge or warrior one. Draw back to that right hip crease. Open out. And bring it back up. Circle those arms behind you. Clasp the hands. Lift the heart to the sky. Beautiful heart opening poses to lift the mood. Exhale, arrowhead or humble warrior. Reach those arms up rather than letting your shoulders collapse down. Let's pull them up or out or away. And then release it out. It's your heart. Find that balance, that strength. Step it up. Whoop. Inhale, take it up. And exhale, bow. Step back, downward facing dog. Roll through that down dog, knees, chest, chin. Breathe into that cobra. Roll back, sink back, roll through, and hands to your heart. We're going to go super slow, and then we'll do super fast. So take a moment. Here we go. Take your time, follow that arm around, take the journey. Feel that stretch as it comes around, follow the hand. And as the hand comes forward, let the spine start to round with it. And then as your other arm comes through, lengthen. Let your breath be gentle and move as it needs to, as we're going nice and slow here. And then open that out. Lift and lengthen. Feel the shoulder blades come together. Exhale, round the spine through, hands cross. Left hand comes through. Feel that movement through your torso. And round it out. Other side, right hand comes through. And round it out. Open that out. And exhale, bring those hands together. Lengthen it up to the sky. If it feels good, reach it all the way back. Exhale, come down. I kind of like to separate my knees a little when I do that. Roll through. Nice and slowly find this modified plank. You want your hands in a lovely, comfortable distance, so as you bring those elbows back with control, you can slowly make it down. And breathe it up. Shoulders still stay back away from you. Tuck. Feel the whole body scoop up. Downward facing dog. Hold 5, 4. Play into that down dog. Lengthen everything out. 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees up to the hands. Make your way to the top there. Hang. Maybe hold on to the elbows for a little bit of a hang out here. Just feeling how the back of the legs feel. Let the sitting bones shine to the sky. Maybe shift the weight to the front of the legs. That might increase the stretch, so maybe shift it to the back, or just find that balance between them both. And then releasing the hands, slowly ragdolling up as you press through the feet, draw the arches up, draw the energy up into the belly button, into the glutes, continue to press. Nothing should be felt in the back. This all comes from the energy of the earth.
Hands come up with you. Feel how that body just unwinds completely. Breathe into it. And then back to center. Reach up and start to make your way over as you feel the weight start to shift into the outer leg. Breathe into that. Feel that stretch from the hip. Press up. Core gently held in. Slowly, slowly to the other side. Breathe into it. Find your length. Press up. Core gently held in. And then exhale, come down.
Inhale, half lift.
Exhale, bow. Right foot steps back. High lunge or warrior one. Find that balance and hold it here. 5, 4, maybe sink a little deeper. 3, 2. Remember, back foot doesn't point to the side, it points up to the top of the mat. 1, let the arms float down. And draw the belly in. Reach into that back leg just as much as the front. Bring the hands behind you. Clasp the hands. Draw the shoulder blades in. Let the heart open. And then reach into that back foot as you start to descend into your arrowhead or all the way down into your humble warrior. Remember to draw those arms up. Shoulders away from the ears here. And then press through the feet. Feel that left glute really fire up. Breathe in. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Find your balance, your focus. And go ahead, step it up. Nice and balanced. Inhale, sweep it up. Interlace the fingers, find your drishti. Find that balance up through the big toe mounds. Right up into the arches. Right up to those hip bones, drawing the belly in slightly, up to the chest, up through the shoulders, up through the crown of the head. Release, heels down. Feet can be together or hip width apart or anywhere between those two. Bringing the weight into the heels. Draw the energy up through the inner thighs, hug the rib cage into the body. Hold 5. Slide the knees and the hips back. 4, 3, 2, maybe sink a little more into that seat, and then press and rise. Exhale, come on down. Inhale, half lift. You can run your hands as far up your shins as you need. Exhale, bow. Left foot steps back into your high lunge. Breathe into it. High lunge or warrior one. Hold. 5, 4. You can have the hands together or you can hold a lovely beach ball of massive size or medium. And then let the arms open. And bring it up again. Feel that stretch right from that left hip flexor. And then reach back. Draw back through that right hip flexor. Open up the heart space. Spread the mat through the feet. Arrowhead or humble warrior. Take your time. Find that journey. Breathe into it. So you can totally be arrowheading it out. Arms don't even have to be clasped. And then press through that right glute. Breathe the arms up. Hands to your heart. Step it up. The lovely slow flows always just start to open the body up. Breathe it in and exhale, bow, and they build strength and endurance into our muscles. Inhale, exhale, fold. Step back, down dog. You can always choose something other than down dog, like tabletop or plank. Roll through into your plank, into your knees, chest, chin, into your cobra. Let's hang in cobra, so draw the shoulders back. Your cobra could be super low, rib cage to the ground, or just belly button to the ground. And then tuck
under, sink back. Draw the energy through. And hands in front of your heart. In contrast to that, we shall move with our breath. Here we go. Take a moment, let everything open and soften. Connect with your intention. And here we go, right hand. Exhaling down. Inhale up through the left. Exhaling down. Inhale, open. Exhale. Left hand, inhale up. Exhale. Right hand. And round. Open it out. And bring it in. Take it up. You might want to separate the knees for comfort and to let yourself come through. Roll through knees, chest, chin to the ground. Breathe into your cobra, tuck. Downward facing dog. Bend the knees up to the hand, step, walk or float to the top there. And then let's roll up. And out to the side as you breathe out. Inhale for length to center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale for length. And bow again to the ground. Half lift. Breathing in. Exhale, bow, right foot. Warrior one or high lunge. Let the wings of your heart open and bring them back together. Sweep them back. Open out the heart and come into your arrowhead or your humble warrior. Press and rise straight up. Find that lovely strength there. Hands to your heart. Inhale. Find your drishti. Find your balance. Hold it there. Just for a moment. Release. Come down. Sweep those arms up. Slide the weight back. Release. Bow. Half lift. And bow. Left foot steps back. High lunge. Warrior one. Open. And up. Circle that around. Open out the chest. Finding your variation here. And then press and rise. Find your balance and step it up to the top. Take it up and bow. Half lift and bow. Down dog. Roll through. Knees, chest, chin. Breathe in, cobra. Tuck back. Inhale, take it up. We're actually going to come through now and take our left arm over the top. Come into a little eagle arms. If eagle arms doesn't work, you can do backs of the hands, hook the thumbs, or drop your hands to your shoulders. Lift that out. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open out and come to the other side. Lift it open. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Roll out the shoulders. Loosen that up and rest. 3 breaths. Opening your eyes, let's go again. Here we go, right hand, take it up. And cross, exhale, left hand. And cross, open, cat. And cross, left hand. And down, right hand. And down, open. And bring it in, take it up. Take it down, roll through, make your way down to your cobra and up to your downward facing dog. Just for fun, let's lift one leg. Release other side. Release, step, walk or float to the top there. Press and rise to the sky. Reach over to the side and up. Over to the other side and up. Bow to the earth. Half left and bow, right foot, high lunge or warrior one. As the arms come down and bring it up And then bring those hands behind you and humble warrior or arrowhead pose. Press and rise up. Step to the top. Interlace the fingers. Turn the palms up. Find your drishti. As soon as you get that focus in the mind, the body will be balanced. Release. Come into a chair pose. Slide the weight back. Bring those arms up if you like. They can be at your heart, at your waist, or in front of you. Press and rise. And bow. Half lift. And bow. Left foot. Find your way up. High lunge your warrior. Open it out. Bring it up. Bring it behind you. Extend and find your variation. Press and rise. Hands to your heart as you step up. And take it up. And bow. Half lift. And bow. Step it back. Down dog. Move your way down. Back to the start in your own time. Whew. I reckon we could get one more in there before we start to cool down. If you're feeling a little warm, we'll do a little cool down now. So roll your tongue. Inhale, yeah, if you can. If you can't, it's okay. There's another option. Suck the air through the teeth or suck the air through the rounded tongue and then just exhale normally. Allow that magic cooling to come through your body. Connect now to your Ujjayi breath to bring the heat back in. Hands in front of your heart for a moment. Just connect with your intention. Here we go. Last one. It's going to be speedy. Open your eyes. Inhale, right hand. Take it down. Left hand. And take it down. Open. And cross the hands. Left hand. And right hand. And open it out. And round, take it up. Exhale, come down, roll through, knees, chest, chin, breathe in, make your way to cobra, to down dog. Make your way to the top of the mat. Press and rise all the way up. And reach out to the side. Back to center, lengthen this up and over. Back to center, bow, half lift. Bow, right foot. Warrior one or high lunge. Open. And bring it up. Sweep it back. Interlace those fingers. Come down. Press and rise up. Step to the top. Find your drishti straight away. Come up to that toe balance. And then come down into your chair. Slide that weight back into the heels. Release it out. Come on down to the ground. Half lift. Keep your breath steady. Left foot steps back. High lunge your warrior one. Open it out. Bring it up. Sweep those arms through. Comfortably clasp your hands if you can. Come into your variation. Find that balance. Rise up. Step straight up to the top. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, half lift. Keep breathing. Step back, downward facing dog. Because we missed the dog split before. Let's do it here. Right leg and left leg. And release. If you like, you can move into an up dog instead here. Just for a difference. Or you can come down, knees, chest, chin. And then sink down, child's pose. And breathe. And roll up. And hands to your heart space. Take a moment. Settle. Close your eyes. Let the shoulders come down the back. Drop your chin down towards your chest. Interlace your fingers. Place the hands on the back of your head. Don't pull, just let gravity do a little stretch across the shoulders, down the neck. And inhale, release. Bring your left hand, that's my left hand, yes, behind and grab hold of your right arm if you can. Otherwise, it's just fine to have it behind you. We're going to drop our ear towards that left shoulder. Right shoulder. Oh, yes. Breathe. And then release. Other side. You can change your seat if you need to, if this is super uncomfortable sitting here. Keep the belly gently in. And then release out, roll out the shoulders. Let's come into a little cow face pose. So you can do a half cow face, left leg out in front, right leg over the top. If you've got more flexibility through the hips, you can bring that other leg under as well. We want our knees stacked. Now, if this doesn't work, easy cross-legged, or some people actually enjoy a good little square pose instead. So find what helps your hips feel a little stretch here. And then we're going to take our right hand up, drop it to the back, and left hand behind. Maybe you need to grab your shirt here or use a strap, or maybe you can clasp your hands behind you. Breathe into it, sit up nice and tall. We release the hands and we're going to circle them the other way. So you might find on one side your hands touch, on the other side they don't. Mind you, not go anywhere near each other on the side. Sit up nice and tall. Keep the ribs in comfortably. Think about spinning your tricep in towards your face and pointing your elbow to the sky. If this is really uncomfortable, just grab hold of that elbow instead and lift it up and place your hand on your spine. It's another variation that does the same thing. Release that out. Roll out the shoulders. And since we're here, we will check in with moving a little deeper into it, only if you want to. Breathe into it. Make sure your knees are comfortable all the way through. If you are in the cow face pose and you want a little more stretch on the outer hip of that top leg, you can walk towards the front foot. And that will give you a little more sensation. Remember, you can always just do a cross-legged, easy cross-legged. That's always an option. Everyone's built differently, so just respect where the tightness is. Maybe you did a marathon on the weekend. I don't know. Inhale, release it out. Now we're going to lean over to that right foot and lift and walk around and come back to our other side. Might not have worked so well if you had one leg out, but yeah, otherwise it's like, ta-da, here we are. So find the version that works for you here. Just get the hips centered. You can always raise the hips a little if you like. You can roll your mat up behind you or pop a cushion there. Breathe into it. We'll take our left hand up first and take that over the top of the right. Reach up. Reach out through those elbows. Oh, this isn't even what we did. Take our left hand up first, bring it behind you, and see if you can grab hold. This is what we did. And if you can't, then just hold on to the elbow instead and draw the arm up. Soften your ribs in. Breathe. Release that out. And then other side. Maybe this is the side you can grasp. Maybe it's not, so feel free to hold the elbow instead. And release that out. Sit up nice and tall. So loosen out those shoulders. Let that warmth come through. And feel free to check in with whether you want to come forward. You might not. You might just already be feeling it in that seated position. And if you like, you can move towards that front foot for a little more connection. Inhale, release that out. Release those legs. Just give them a little movement, little shake. Sometimes, especially when we've been bending our knees, just to give them a nice little kick out. Get that synovial fluid through the knees. And then you can come onto your backs and drop into a nice comfy twist that suits your body. So you can have the knees stacked. You can shift the hips for more comfort down the spine. You can have one leg extended, one leg bent, or you can twist your legs up and take them down. So just finding the twist that works for your body, that allows your shoulders to move towards the floor. It's not so important about getting the knees to the floor. It's really about getting the upper back opening out to the ground. And you can gaze in any direction that feels good for you. You can do that full twist by gazing in the opposite direction of the knees, or you can just look straight up for comfort through the neck, or even in the same direction. Breathe and soften. You've done the work. Now we're moving into our total rest. Breathe those knees back up. Drop them to the other side. Inhale back to center. Feel free to stretch, wriggle, do whatever feels good. And then make your way into Shavasana. As you come into your Shavasana, make yourself nice and cozy. Of course, if you want to throw your legs up the wall or come into a child's pose or something else, that is fine too. Just as long as you can surrender deeply into it. Let your hips surrender, let your shoulders surrender. Relax your face. Relax your jaw, your eyes, your lips, your teeth, your tongue. Relax your throat, your shoulders, your upper back, your chest. Relax your arms, your hands, your fingers. Relax your belly. Relax the spine, the middle back, the lower back, the buttocks. Relax the pelvis, relax the thighs. Relax the knees, the calf muscles, the shins, the ankles, the tops of the feet, the soles of the feet, all 10 toes. The whole of the right arm,
the whole of the right leg, the whole right side of your body, the whole of the left arm, the whole of the left leg, the whole left side of your body, your whole body, your whole body, your whole body. Allow yourself to soften and melt into the floor. Start to bring your awareness back to your body, back to that breath, allowing that breath to move right down to the toes and up to the crown. Allow the energy to come back into the fingers, into the toes. Feel free to stretch and wriggle or just quietly curl up and rest on your side for a few more moments. There's no rush, take your time. When you feel ready, you can gently make your way back to a comfortable seat. Feel free to keep your eyes closed the whole time. Eventually, when you find that seat, bringing those hands together in front of your heart space. Feel that lovely, strong connection between the palms and the fingers. Connect back in to that intention from your practice today. Maybe it was an intention that really did guide you through and you'd like to take that into the rest of your day. Or maybe you'd like to set a new intention for the next segment of your day. You can set intentions throughout the day as you move from one segment to another, crafting a beautiful, intentional life. And let's take a moment to think of at least 3 things that we're grateful for today. And really feel into that gratitude. Let that feeling of gratitude sink into every atom in your body. And we shall close with the Shanti mantra, chanting Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Today we chant 3 times for our past, for our present, and for our future. Taking a deep breath in. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bowing your head slightly, sending thoughts of love and gratitude to your body, to your mind, and to your spirit. And sending those thoughts out to the rest of the world. Keeping your eyes closed, rubbing your hands together. Gently palming your eyes and gazing into that dark space for a moment or 2. And then spreading that pranic energy all over your body. Thank you so much for joining me this morning, ladies. Have a lovely day and a wonderful weekend. And I'll see you soon. Namaste.